What's up, everybody? And thank you because you have just tuned in to Real Radio. That's right, Real Last 104.1. Y'all, thank y'all so much for all the support, all the love y'all give us. And we here for you each and every night. We a nightcap of comedy. I'm your host today, Mr. James John, sitting in the big seat. That's right. I'm joined in virtual studio with some really good friends of mine. First off, you know them, you love them from the podcast with a side of chaos. Y'all give it up for my man Patricio, aka Rocky, in the building. What's up, Rocky?
I've never had a bad experience from a Waffle House, and that's a good thing. I have not
Bruh,
seen a fight. I've not seen a brawl. I've not seen a chair getting thrown.
what?
I've had a good meal. I
Bro,
feel like I'm
Yeah,
missing out.
your
I'm
yeah,
not
Waffle
seeing
you
House,
that.
are.
bro, you missing out on a good time.
You
Bro,
missing out
every
big time,
Waffle
bro.
House I've ever been at, there's been some static. And usually it's between like the morning waitress and the mid-morning waitress, or somebody comes in and fights with them with a bad attitude. But if you ain't had a meal and a show at a Waffle House, y'all going to the wrong Waffle House,
And I
man.
went. I went to the one on Cimarron right there next to the airport. I'm expecting
Nah,
some ish to go down.
that ain't the one. That
Ain't
ain't
the
the one.
one.
But I'm gonna tell you in a little bit the one you need to go to, sir. You will get fireworks, brother. That's right. And I'm
I
talking rat
appreciate
a
it.
tat tat. That other voice you hear in the background there is the godfather of Orlando comedy. He church today. That's right. He's
Church.
also baby Idris and he's Thanos. Y'all give it up for my man, Mr. Ken Miller in the house.
Yeah, it's crazy he said that because like the Waffle House and the Popka,
That's what I'm
the
talking about.
the parking lot will be packed and
Full of
it
people
be
like a
two
club.
people inside.
Yep.
I'm like, why all these cars here? What Yo, I pull up to get some to go. By the way, that's my new beef with Waffle House. Cause now if you get it
Uh-oh.
to go, you
Yeah.
got a to go fee, a service fee, because they want you to eat
Mm.
there for some reason.
That's
Like
weird.
you would think they would want you to get your ass up out of there. No, like if
Uh-uh.
you get it to go, look at your receipt. That $9.99 meal, you like, yo, it's
Yeah.
$17. What happened?
Bruh.
And they got like fees on there now for if you
That's
taking it
weird.
to go. Yeah, man.
But my question is, Ken, why are you taking Waffle House to go?
Got
Usually
stuff to
because
do.
it's late at night and I done already been out clubbing. I don't want to be around all these people. I'm getting my food. I'm
Hmm.
going to the crib.
Plus,
Young Ken be like, I'm about to be here. Old Ken
yep.
like, nah, I'm taking my butt home. And that's why I get with my anger right now for Patricio.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So
Oh
Wait,
this is
wait.
no.
my anger with
With me?
Patricio. This is my anger with Patricio. Patricio is a young dude. This new generation, bro, just can't take compliments, bro.
Oh wow.
So hold up. So I'm so mad, James. James, I saw Patricio post yesterday. This
Yeah.
dude said, if one more person tells me I have a great voice and I should be on the radio, I'm gonna need a lawyer. Instead of taking the compliment, you gonna kill him? Like, what are we doing, bro?
No, okay, no. So if I may, on a daily, like at least 3 or 4 times, because you know me, I'm very outgoing, I'm very talkative to people. Oh my God, you have such a great voice. You should do radio. Okay, I've said thank you so many times, but it's just like it's getting. I don't want to say it's getting annoying, but it's getting overbearing to hear the same thing over and over and over and over again.
I'm gonna go on record and tell you right now. If somebody gives me a compliment 4 to 5 times a day, every day, first off, we go together, and second off, thank you. Okay.
I told you that's that generation. He didn't take a
Bruh,
compliment. Oh man,
thank
you have a
you.
beautiful voice. I'll kill your whole family, son. What? What? Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah, but okay.
Oh, but this is
The
what
other
you
day,
should do, Patricio. When they
tell me.
say that, hey man, you have a great voice. Hey, by the way, I'm actually am on the radio. Have you heard of Real
Yeah.
Laughs? Have you
There you
heard of my
go.
podcast that doesn't really exist because nobody's seen it? Like
Uh,
I'm just saying, it's stuff you can say besides pulling out the
Number
cannon and
number 3 by Orlando Magazine. Number 3 by Orlando
number
Magazine.
three
They're the
by
people.
Orlando Magazine, another magazine that don't exist. I ain't never seen this magazine.
that's
I'm just
funny. We
saying,
gonna get
Patricio is mad at the voice. He live in the world he just making up. Ain't
uh-huh.
nobody seen this podcast. James, you seen this podcast?
Nope.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Been on
This
it like
this
three
is a
times.
Mandela effect, bro.
Mandela. He said the
No,
Jello
no, no,
effect,
no.
man.
This is-
The Jello
I
effect,
was
son.
at Publix. I was at Publix the other day. And I go to the deli. I'm like, hey, can I get, quarter pound of this? Oh, sir, you have a great voice. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I do rock podcast radio. I go to the bakery. I'm like, can I get some of this? Oh my God. It was just, I just couldn't do it no more. Cause like, I feel like I'm being fake every time I'm
Here's your
saying,
problem. Here's your problem. If you don't want to hear compliments, stay your ass out of Publix.
Yeah, yeah.
Go to Walmart. You
Matter
don't want to get compliments? Go to Walmart.
That's facts. No matter of fact, James, the Publix he went to don't even exist. I don't even believe that shit. I don't even believe he went to a Publix, bro. Like I just don't believe it, bro.
Bro. Walmart don't play that. They don't give you no compliments.
Bro, this dude has a nice. That's like me, right? Because first of
Yeah.
all, I'm adorable.
You are,
You are.
sir.
I'm
You
adorable.
are.
So if somebody
Man.
walk up to me and say, "Oh my God, kid, you're a very handsome dude," like Jay said, 5 times a day, I got to be like, "What's your ring size?" Like we got to we a couple now, bro. This dude, like, I got to kill everybody.
Everybody. Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this, Patricio. It could be a dude, and I'm part of the LGBTQ
man,
community
hey,
now.
here we go,
I'm just
bro.
telling you, bro.
Thanks for the compliment, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you.
But I realize where it comes from, bro.
What's
Tell
We
me.
already know. He ain't got no
swear.
daddy.
I knew it. I
Daddy
knew
ain't
it.
tell- His
Wow.
daddy ain't tell him how
Wow.
great his voice was as a kid.
Damn.
And now it's affecting.
Mm.
It's childhood trauma, bro. Everything that
Gotcha.
happens to Patricio is childhood trauma. Patricio, you got to raise at your job. That was childhood trauma for not getting an allowance as a kid.
That's what it is. That's funny. It is funny you say that, Ken, because I'm a firm believer that everything that we go through as adults, who we are, comes from childhood trauma.
Bro.
I
bro.
know who I am. I know
you're
where I
one of
got
many
it
thi-
from.
no, if you think about it like this, there's so many things that we used to do as a child, as children, that has crossed over to adulthood. You remember,
Oh, yeah.
you remember Lunchables?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a charcuterie board. A
Yeah.
Lunchable is literally a charcuterie board.
For
Your
kids.
your pouches of juice that you would get with that, that's the wine that you're drinking at with those charcuterie boards.
But now I look sophisticated when I do it.
Yeah.
Now I look like, damn, look at this.
Hey, no, this is true story, man. I ain't even gonna call the bar out, James. I ain't gonna
Don't
call
say
the bar
that.
out, bro. Me
Uh-huh.
and Sean we out of town, and this bar she really liked. It goes out onto the beach.
Oh,
So
nice.
she's like, but it had like private parking. But if you wanted to go, you had to park somewhere else and walk down. So she called, and the menu was like, he says, we have a very limited menu. We have BLT sandwich, we have turkey sandwiches, we have turkey Lunchables. I was like, wait a minute. Did this bar just say they got turkey? I said, no, we're not going there.
No.
We're not going there.
Listen, at 8 o'clock, we have a happy hour to 8 to 10. And after that, we have nap time.
Nap
And then
Yo, I made her call back. I said, there's no way he said Lunchable.
bro, they don't even got chairs. You got to sit crisscross applesauce.
Applesauce, bro.
When you go there, man.
Because you know we can't say the other thing.
You can't say the other name. You can't say that. That's not good. That's not
Yeah,
good.
we can't sit commander style.
That is a funny way to put it. Right? Hey, by the way, I'm not a sports guy, but Washington, do better. That's a horrible name. Do better than that, man.
Oh, dude, should 100% do Washington Obamas. I would have been totally cool.
Bruh.
Got the Obama Hope picture on the helmet.
Go harder. Go harder than that. Washington Baracks.
Baracks, B.
Barack.
WBs.
But is it just me, or is this like this season of the NFL just like a walking meme? It's not right. It does not feel right.
I'm not a sports dude, so I have no idea what's going on. I just know that Aaron Rodgers is out, and that hurts a lot of Jets fans. That's all I know.
The only reason I'm gonna say not yet because it's just week 1. You know what I'm saying? It's just week 1 of the NFL. But go ahead, Patricio.
No, I was gonna say it's week 1 of the NFL. It's not the first week of Halloween Horror Nights where everything's all messed up. No, they should be on top of their game. Going at it, giving 100%. The top 5 highest paid quarterbacks only scored 1 touchdown amongst.
I do
themselves.
know one fact about football, Patricio. I'm glad you brought it up because I just keep seeing it on my timeline. Everybody is mad because the Lions beat Mahomes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
bro, I saw some rude comments about that's why Detroit going broke. Like,
Hey, the city of Detroit, like what we do. I ain't do to you, bro. Hey, but
bruh,
the biggest talk right now, man, and shout out to is Deion Sanders.
bro,
That is the dude.
you right.
I was
You
at
right.
Corona Cigar Bar last
Yeah.
night after the show. First of all, shout out to the people that came to see me at the social and the corner that listened to the show. I told you to message me. I was not gonna remember your name because I was
Yeah.
drinking.
Yeah.
Y'all know the
I've
rules,
been
but
drinking.
I think
I've
his
been
name was
drinking.
James. I could be wrong, but shout out to Buddy that came out, him and his family.
Nice, man. Shout out to
So
Jason.
we go to Corona. We outside. It's me, Chris. Shout out to Mark McKay. Came and did a guest spot when his homegirls from Miami came to chill. And it just erupts. Now, mind you, James, it's 11 o'clock at night.
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking, this
It's
it.
on.
This
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I'm about to get popped out.
Yeah.
I turn around. No, it is a gang of black people in Corona Cigar Bar watching the Colorado State game. You would have thought we
Oh.
was in there listening to the Martin Luther King speech.
Really? They was in there proud.
Bro, they are in love with Colorado and what Deion Sanders is doing at this PWI, predominantly white institute. Got this black coach that's doing well. And but the other dope thing was Colorado State coach was black and he was talking junk all week.
Bro, can I say something, Ken? Bruh, I don't watch football, but I saw that clip.
He was
After
on one all week.
Go ahead, Ken. Tell him about it, man. I
on one. I don't even know what he said. I just know from what I
Did you
said.
see the handshake at the end of the game?
Oh.
Did you see that? Bro, it is tradition after a game that coaches meet on the field and shake each other's hand, correct?
Mhm.
Bro, this
Correct.
dude, Deion went to give him the pound and the hug. The pound and the hug. He gave him a pound. Dude put his hand up. Nah, no hug. Deion pushed him. Like, whoa, like, bruh.
Wow.
Bruh. That's what we do. It's respect. Pound and the hug. Dude said, nah, I don't want no hug.
And you know what's up, man? I fell asleep on that game. It's been a long week for me.
Yeah.
I fell asleep on the game. I woke up and realized Colorado had won, and I couldn't catch the highlights anywhere on Sports Center because it's today NFL day. Now,
first off, let me ask what cable service you got that you can see ESPN.
It's back. Spectrum got it back.
Okay,
it's back.
Oh,
yeah. And
they broke up.
Shout out to my homeboy Devin for the hookup. But so I missed it. But that's gonna be the talk. Is those two black dudes going against each other? Not knowing white coaches do that all the time too. But that's going to be the talk of a very good game. I think it went into double overtime.
It was a good game.
First of all, I ain't staying up that late. That game came on at 10:30. I think that game went off at 1:00 in the morning. I ain't staying up that late. Look here, dog. I was in the bed sleeping, hoping I was gonna catch the highlights. But it sucks because that's gonna be the talk of the thing. But it was a dirty game. Like one of the star players got hurt from Colorado State, hit Colorado's player. It was a rough game, but Buddy, I feel like the Colorado State coach, I don't know if it's jealousy or animosity because Deion is here and he getting all the shine and all the publicity. But that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's Deion Sanders at Colorado. They don't care who the hell. Like everybody on Facebook, like we didn't know Colorado State coach was black until he played Deion Sanders. Didn't nobody even know.
Bro,
they got a 31-year-old kicker on Colorado State team.
31.
He's 31. No lie. I was watching. I was like, I'm sleepy. Did the announcer say 31? Yes, 31 married 3 kids, bro. Look it up.
Wait.
Look it up. Look it up, James.
He enrolled in the humanities class and they let that dude play. That's all.
Like how does that work? How does it get to
I don't know
point?
if he has some extra credits or
we need a kicker. Come take this humanities class, bro. What is it on? Art appreciation. Come on in here. Grab some scissors and some construction paper, man. We got you, son. Grab some glue and some glitter.
31 years old, man. Crazy.
That's funny. We're going to look that up on the break. Y'all don't go anywhere. Thank y'all for listening. Don't go anywhere. We got more hilarity right here on Real Last, Real Radio 104.1. Back, everybody. You are still listening to Real Last right here on Real Radio 104.1. I'm your host tonight, Mr. James John, and we are your nightcap of comedy, joined in studio with your man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Ken Miller, godfather of Orlando comedy. And we got from the podcast with a side of chaos, Patricio, a.k.a. Rocky. Want to remind all you people, if you're listening right now, if you are not following us on social media, first off, shame on you, okay?
What's wrong with you?
No, no, no. You crazy. Get off your butt right now. Get up, go to Instagram, go to Facebook, and follow us. Now you can go to YouTube. You can actually
Yo,
subscribe, like, and comment and see us.
James, yes.
Yes. Yes.
Please go subscribe
Keep
to our YouTube. James sent me something the other day. We have triple in viewers in the past
month
month.
from 1 month to the next. That's
Thank
right.
y'all, man.
Wow.
Thank you guys so much, man. Let's do this for this week, man. I think we're at like 145. Help us hit 200 subscribers. So if you're not
Please,
subscribed, please search Real Labs and
please.
subscribe, man. Yeah, bro.
We out here giving you all this comedy. We're doing it for y'all, man. Getting y'all something
Y'all,
that you
man.
can feel. That's right, man. Appreciate you guys for doing it. So make sure you subscribe, like, and comment, share all the hilarity. Let your friends know there's some funny stuff happening at night. That's right here on Real Radio 104.1. Now I'm in my feelings a little bit, y'all.
Uh-oh.
In my
Ooh.
feelings. I wanna get it out there to y'all. Let me preface this first though. I had a moment when I realized how old I am, and let me explain to y'all. Y'all ever know a person for a long time, right? And you just assume that you knew how old they were, like you just knew in your head, yeah, that person this age, they gotta be like 10 years older than me, bro. There's a guy that we know. I ain't gonna say his name, put him on blast, but I just found out that dude is actually 2 years younger than me. Bruh, and I hate that because I thought that dude was like 62. But bruh, I thought that dude could get us a discount at Denny's if we went. Like
Dude,
I
'cause he
thought
looks 62
me
years old.
too.
He literally looks 62 years old. So when you sent me that message, I was like, wait, he
What?
is?
Yeah.
I was shocked with you, dog. I'm gonna let you know I was shocked with you because
Thank
I thought
you.
he was in his late 50s, at least mid 50s.
That's what I thought. For
I,
real. For
I
real.
thought at least mid 50s, seriously.
Yeah. And I told my wife, she's like, what? I'm like, yeah. And I found out I'm 2 years older than that gentleman. I'm like,
Yeah,
dang. So let me ask y'all a question, man. We talking about periods of time. As a kid, 10 years was forever.
yeah.
5 years
Yeah.
was forever. But let me ask y'all a question. 7 years. Y'all realize how quick 7 years can go by nowadays? Y'all
Son,
realize that?
Hmm.
dude, bro, it is already September.
Bro, the year just started.
Where I was just doing a
Bro.
New Year's Eve show last week. It is
Yes.
already September. It's so crazy, man. I was telling my son, well, my son now. I
Uh-huh.
was like, "You about to graduate high school."
Yeah.
I said, "You're about to go into the real world." I said, "Do you understand if I could go back in time, how much I missed that? How that
Ooh.
18 years went by
Bro.
so fast. Now I'm an adult. Now I got bills. Now
Bro.
dude, I'm 46. I'm telling you, yesterday I was just climbing out of a girl's house trying to get away from her
Bro.
mama
Oh.
when I was 15.
I was
When I was
just
15. You know what I'm saying? Like it really feels like yesterday, bro. But I'm gonna
it's
tell you who it
crazy.
ain't fast for. People in jail. I know that time going slow as hell.
Oh my God.
I'm joking. I'm joking. My
I'm
cousin in
joking. No,
No, no.
jail
hey,
though.
hey, yeah. Hey,
Look,
but
I've talked
go ahead.
about it on the show before. I did a little bit of time in Simpson Road. I did 3 months for a violation of
Where my
probation.
mom worked. My mom worked at Simpson Road, correctional officer. That's right.
And you know, you're absolutely right. That like
Gotta go
the
slow.
the concept of time in jail is no joke. It moves at least like 3 to 4 times slower.
But
That's
you know what's
crazy.
crazy though now? Now that he told us he went to jail there, the jail doesn't exist, which means James ain't got no mom. Bro, like
You
you
know what?
gotta stop this.
Li-
Yo,
li-
you're a literal comic book villain, bro.
That's
What's the
funny. You
villain
taking
that can manipulate time? That is
time.
Patricio.
He's
no,
Doctor
you
Who.
are no. I feel like that you're taking the whole baby Thanos to the head because like you're just messing
That's
around with the
crazy.
reality
Hey,
gem,
Bruh.
the
and,
time
and
gem.
and I got two things to say, and I'll finish up on my age thing. Why I bring that up also because this is gonna blow your mind. We record this show a day early, so this is a Monday night show, but it's actually Sunday, and I got to shout out my mama. It's her birthday today, so happy birthday, Jackie Yon, the woman who
Happy
gave me a
birthday,
great
mom.
Happy birthday, mama.
foundation and gave me a sense of family. Taught me to be a good man above all else. So thank you, mama. I love you so much. Happy birthday.
Yo, happy
Yeah, it's my mom's
birthday, bro.
birthday.
And and
So,
and, and we'll bust a cap in your ass if you
bro.
also.
That's right. That's right. She became a cop after she was a criminal, bro.
Bro,
That's dope.
man, hey, look, don't disrespect anybody listen, bro, but black mama's the dopest on the planet.
Oh my
My
God.
mama, man,
Without a
man,
question,
my mama
bro.
was dope, bro. My mama was dope as hell, bro.
Yeah.
She was a total butthole, but she was dope.
She was dope. But here's why I bring up 7 years to y'all, because that's not a long period of time
Mm,
at my adult age. It'll go by like that, God willing. I say seven because in 7 years, do y'all know I will be officially considered a senior citizen?
man.
I'll be officially able to go to Denny's and get the senior discount. I will officially be the age of retirement. I will be the official age where I'm allowed to collect Social Security.
Dang, James.
55 in 7 years, y'all.
That's crazy, bro.
Bro, I had a moment where I'm like, damn, where did time go, y'all? I remember listening to Biggie, going to hip hop concerts.
Son!
I'm in high school,
Yo,
like, bruh, like
yo,
just going to work at Pizza Hut, like hanging out with the friends and going places, taking senior trip to Mexico. I remember all those things we used to do. I remember hanging out, just talking in front of my friend's house until 3 o'clock in the
in the
morning because that's what
morning,
we
yo.
did, man. And I'm like, I'm about to be a senior citizen.
You ready
Like
for
my
I
like
love how
ready? Are you ready for it though? Like mentally, financially, physically, spiritually, all of that. Do you feel like you're ready for that?
knock on wood, I'm in the best shape I've ever been financially. I will say this. I am not rich, not claiming that. I'm not stunting on nobody, but I ain't bitch. I'm barely broke. Is what I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm
I ain't
good.
stunting on these, bro.
I would tell you this. I'm in great financial shape, man. And for me, it means a lot. Here's why. Because I grew up single mom and she raised me. And single moms don't have the best financial literacy. You know what I mean? No one ever taught them. So I had bad financial habits and I had gotten myself into a predicament financially years ago. But now I'm to a place, man, where I got money in the bank. I got savings and I got a credit score of over 800. That means a lot to me. A lot to
ooh.
me because I
James
worked
got the
my
I
tail.
got money in the bank.
Thank you.
Shorty, what you think? I got money in the bank. Oh,
so so financially, yes, and mentally, yes, man. I mean, I just told y'all last year that my whole philosophy: try new things, live life every
mhm.
day, man. Can't be ruled by fear, or you can't let people's perception of you be what you think of yourself. Do not let those outside people try to tell you who you are, because at the end of the day, their opinion don't matter, bro. I'm just trying to live life the right way. So I would say yes, financially, I'm ready. Mentally, I am ready to hit 55, man. I just can't believe it came so quick, Ken. It's cliche, but
Yeah,
it goes by so quick, man. My baby's about to have babies, man. They
yeah,
old enough to, and it won't be crazy.
yeah,
It's
man.
nuts.
Yeah, I'm 10 years away,
Okay.
and but I feel like mentally, yes. Physically, I can get a little bit better because
Oh,
he really
absolutely.
is the
Physically.
total is an alcoholic. Financially, I was, but that year of comedy really, hurt me, man. And to this day, I keep telling people it's the worst decision I ever made in my life. But I
Can
feel
we talk
like
talk
go
about it?
ahead.
Go ahead, man.
No,
No, no, I was like,
I really feel like I was at a point in where I had my 401k was good. I had a big pocket of money coming in from my
mhm,
layoff, and if
yeah.
I just would have went back to work and kept stacking, I would have been good. But I was a 45-year-old, like I'm gonna chase this comedy dream,
Mm,
and I chased it, and now I'm broke. But everybody's like, you should feel good about it, and you would have regretted it. No, I wouldn't. No,
no,
son.
no.
No, no, I
And
wouldn't. I said
and
because I was already doing comedy
yeah,
anyway.
bro. That's I was gonna say that, Ken. This is the only thing I was gonna say is because I've had this conversation with so many young comics.
Yeah,
They will say, James, I want to do what you do. I'm like, what do you mean? I said, you get paid to do comedy. Like, yeah. So you doing what I do? Nah, I want comedy to be my only job. People
now,
get fooled into thinking that that's my only. It's not.
now,
I
Well, that's
have
the
a
thing.
job where I'm blessed to be able to do a job without enjoy and it's entertainment, but that's still a 9 to 5. That is still a real job. I still do comedy on the weekends. So any young comic, listen, what I'm trying to tell you is keep your day job.
keep
Do
your
not
damn
quit.
job.
Keep your day job. Do comedy
Dude,
on the
I
weekend.
I blame celebrity comics
Oh,
because
bro.
they keep telling these young kids you gotta struggle to
That's not
become a
true.
successful comic, and that
That's
ain't
not
true.
true.
Y'all sitting up in here with 6 roommates.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you
bro.
mess around, and it's not a shot. It's not a
Not a
shot.
shot.
Patricio, it's not a shot because I don't believe you have roommates. Um, uh, it's not a shot. It's the living comfortable for me. You know what
Yes,
I'm saying? Like,
man.
because after a while, let's just say you're 10 years into comedy and you're
Hmm.
now 31 years old, 32 years old. You started at
Yeah.
32.
Hmm.
And you're trying to do comedy full time. I'm a full time work. I'm a headliner
Yes, you
that
are.
works 40 weekends a year.
Yes,
The
you are.
most I've made
Talk
on
about it.
stand up
Talk
is
about it.
about 20, 25 grand.
That's right.
And
That's
that ain't even
right.
count merch. So
No.
think about this. You a host or a feature,
Yeah.
you
You
making
can't.
half of
Don't
what I'm
quit.
making.
Yeah.
Bruh,
Don't quit.
don't if you listen to this, you a comic, or not even a comic. If you anybody chasing another dream, whether if that's you trying to do a t-shirt company, you a rapper, you trying to act, you trying to be a musician, anything, keep your damn day job. Cause you
Bro,
can
Ken,
for
do it.
real. For
Ken
real.
James,
It's impossible.
What's up, Patricio?
let me ask you guys this, all right? Because you guys are well knowledged in the field. You guys have a great reputation in the comic community, and I'm gonna ask you straightforward. Not for me, but I'm just saying in general. When should pursuing comics stop? Meaning, if they haven't made it or they haven't, built themselves,
Mm.
is there a cutoff time, or do they still pursue the
Wait.
dream?
That's that's a great question. We got 2 minutes left, and that's going to take longer than 2 minutes to
Yeah,
answer.
yeah,
I
that's a
think
whole segment right there.
that's a whole segment because what you're asking is going to depend a lot on what's going on in that comic's life. And let me preface it
Yeah.
by saying this: Are you single?
Yeah.
Are you taking care of a wife? Do you have kids? There's a lot of different
I mean,
variables.
you talking about mortgages, cars, if you like you said, child support. You
Poor.
and we could actually do that a whole segment because it's not just stand up.
That's right.
Anybody pursuing a dream.
A
You know what
dream.
I'm saying? It's people who quit their job that want to be podcasters.
Oh my
Like, you
gosh.
know what I'm saying? It's people who quit
Mm.
their job that want to be
Yeah.
musicians. It's
Hmm.
people who quit their job. Like, you know what? I'm going into real estate, not
Mm.
understanding how long it takes to sell a house for some people. Like
And
it's
you can
so
speak
much.
on that. It
Yeah,
People who do real estate who are
yeah,
successful, you'll find have another job,
bruh.
bro. They're not, or they got another hustle. They're not just
Yeah, I
doing
got 6 of them.
real estate. Yeah, bro. It's in life. I'm finding if you want to be comfortable, and let's be real, real quick. Me and my wife was adding it up. 150K is not comfortable nowadays.
Dog,
Believe it or not, when I say that,
dog,
150 is
dog.
not comfortable
Hey
nowadays.
man, let me tell you something. At
Well,
one
that
We got a
time,
number also
minute.
depend. That number also
Got
depends if you're single or married.
yeah, because we're
absolutely,
married, and at one time we were bringing
absolutely,
in about $175,000 a year, and we
and
were
that's not
just like
crazy.
this.
Yes,
We were barely making.
people
I'm like,
don't
what in
understand.
the
Yep.
hell is going on with this money?
Yes. Bro, people
Bruh,
don't understand.
yeah,
We'll
man.
talk about it in just a second. We got about 30 seconds left. But what we're talking about, we're going to come back on the break and pick this back up, is about when a comic should stop doing comedy if they haven't made it at a certain point. And we'll talk about that because there's a lot of factors that go into it. And there's a lot of outlying examples of how it's worked for people to stick with it until they like 50. And I'm talking about Bernie Mac. So y'all don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more hilarity right here on Real Last Real Radio 104.1. Everybody, and thank you because you are listening to Real Laughs right here on Real Radio 104.1. I'm still your host tonight, Mr. James John, joining virtual studio with Mr. Ken Miller, aka the Godfather of Orlando Comedy, and we got Patricio from the podcast with a side of chaos. That's right, aka Rocky. That's right, in the house. Now, you asked a great question before we went to break, Patricio. You were asking, as a comic, when is it time to hang it up? If you're out here, you've been doing it for over 10 years, over 20 years, and it still hasn't gotten to where you can financially support yourself, when do you quit? Now, I said that's a loaded question because there's so many variables that go into making that decision. And I can't make that decision for someone. I
Yeah.
can only speak from my own situation, what I'm dealing with. I'm a married guy. I got a wife and I got 4 kids. So I could never just quit a day job to go pursue comedy. I always had to have multiple streams of income. Because even when I work my day job and having so many kids, and my wife decided to make that decision to stay home with our kids so someone would actually be there to raise them, so daycare wasn't doing it, I had to work two jobs during the day, if that makes any sense. Two day jobs, just so I could still go pursue comedy and we didn't have to miss any money. So I've never quit my day job. I've always had a day job, and I've been doing this 22 years now. So for me, there is no quit as far
Mhm.
as my day job. But as far as comedy, I've always treated it with respect, but it's always been a side hustle, meaning my first job can't suffer because that's what keeps food on the table. That's what keeps a roof over our head. So I've always, that's had to come first. I've had to turn gigs down because I couldn't mess my day job up. Like there's right now a gig waiting for me in a theater that's 2 racks that I can't go do because I can't miss a day of work. So for
Mm.
me, that day job comes first, and then comedy's always had to be second. That's just
Yeah.
my answer.
Yeah, and,
No.
and I'm with that, man. James, slide me that info. For the 2 rack, if they looking for somebody, because Lord
Gotcha,
knows, Lord knows I need it.
man. I'm
Um,
with you.
if you're a comic and you're listening, I will never, ever, ever tell you to quit.
Mm-mm.
But just know that it's it's a rough, and I'm speaking for comedy. I know other people out there who have side hustles too.
Yeah,
Comedy's a rough gig
it
because
is.
the money, unless you're famous, the money hasn't changed. The money hasn't
No,
changed in 20 plus years. So
no.
you can't make a living off of comedy if you're just a local headline. I mean, you can make some money, but you're not making a living where you can take care of a family. You know what
No.
I'm saying? Now, if you're 22 years old and you making 25,000, that might be cool for you. But if
Your
you
situation.
46, dog,
No, no,
dog,
bro. No,
dog. But I would never
no.
tell anybody to quit. Just know, don't get frustrated with it. I don't want them to get frustrated with it. I don't want them to be the bitter headliner either, the bitter comic that hasn't made it. Now, if you get to the point to me where you that bitter comic, then it might be time for you to hang it up
Maybe.
because you're now the
Yeah.
angry comic. I ain't make it, and this person doing it, and this social
Hmm.
media guy doing it. Then you need to get on board with what
Yeah.
they doing. But
Yeah.
I would never. I tell people that it's time for you to hang up. I break down comedy like this. I've always said this. I use 100 percentile. There's 1% of comedians that are the Kevin Harts that are
Yeah.
million millionaires.
Yeah.
There's 9% of comedians that are making 100, 250,000 dollars. Good ass comics. They in clubs. They making money. They might be on a TV show. They might get a little movie. Then there's 90% of us
Mm.
who are out there really trying to make this
Bruh.
thing work.
That's right.
It's that we're really trying to make this thing work, man. And
Yes.
and for some of us, we're booked, we're busy, and we making enough money. I made enough money this week, James, to pay my car note.
God bless.
You know what I'm
God
saying?
bless,
You know
man.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That was good. But last week, I ain't had no comedy money coming in,
bro.
no
And,
extra money coming in.
and let's talk about the fact that we work in a diminishing market, meaning that most of the clubs that used to be around when we started ain't there no more. So it's fewer resources, meaning fewer places for us to actually go do
Yeah.
this
So you're
comedy,
now
man.
doing a room. So
Yeah.
Patricio, like, hey man, I got Graffiti Junction. You want to come do 30 minutes for $100? So now
Mm,
that's what you're doing now because
yeah.
the comedy clubs aren't there, and the ones that are there that are major comedy clubs, they're not booking us, and it's not because we're not funny. We can't sell tickets.
No,
So that's
because
why you're gonna see a
you're right.
TikTok or Instagram guy getting those weekends or getting those nights because they can sell tickets. And that's another thing when I talk about don't be bitter. It's a business.
Mhm.
This is a business, dog. If that club is out to sell, I had a lady this weekend tell me, she says, man, I lived in New York, I lived in LA. You are the funniest comedian I have ever seen. She said,
Nice.
your stage presence, yourself. Why are you not famous? I was just like, I said, be honest with you, I ain't made that effort for New York or LA. I said, number one. Number two, I asked you to follow me tonight. Did you pick up your phone and follow me? She's like, yeah, but I don't really Instagram like that. I said, don't matter. I just
No
need to
matter.
follow.
I just
You
need
know,
Yeah.
followers. No,
you
no.
ain't gotta even talk to me. I just need
Hey,
to follow.
that's right.
I said,
You
but
right.
but then I said, how many celebrities are you following? Think about that. How
Mm,
many celebrities, all you people that
mm.
walk up to us after shows, oh my God, you are great. You should be famous. but you won't follow me.
You won't
So
follow
you're
me,
telling me every person that tells me I have a good voice to follow me on Instagram?
They should be listening to
bro.
the radio show or podcast of yours, Patricio, that does not
Yes,
exist.
yes.
No,
but
and
No,
I
but
I'm
yeah,
serious. No,
yeah. He's
I'm
right. He's
serious.
absolutely right. They're
When
part of the
somebody walks up
process.
to you and tells you that, you should say, "Hey, pull out your phone. You love my voice? I have
Mhm.
a podcast. You
oh
should
no,
listen
I
to my
I
podcast."
pull it out for them. Like
Yeah,
all they have to do is scan my
Scan
phone,
it. There
every
you
time,
and
go.
boom, they
every
have everything.
every
My
time,
Mhm.
network. Oh,
anytime somebody walks up to you, Patricio, and tells you that, you should be like, "Hey, man, matter of fact, I do have it, dude."
That's
Everybody
right.
that I meet knows I'm a stand-up comic.
yeah.
Absolutely. You tell them.
Oh no.
Everybody I meet, I let them
Mhm.
know I do stand-up comedy.
Yep, that's
No,
right.
and here's the thing, like, and I've put this on my social media before, and this is marketing. I put stuff out there that's gonna trigger, that's gonna like like get people to interact with my posts, because those numbers right there, those interactions help boost my network.
Yep.
And I'm the opposite. I ain't got time for all that.
Yeah.
I ain't about to,
No,
I ain't
no.
about to put out, but people actually think I do post to clickbait. I really hate public subs.
I know you do.
That ain't even
We
no
fought.
that
We
ain't
fought over this
clickbait.
before.
That ain't
Absolutely.
clickbait. If you put
No, it ain't.
pineapple on pizza, yo, I should get to come
Amen.
to your house and get my purge on.
No, no, don't do it.
I'll be right
Because
behind you.
no, don't do it because people who put pineapple on their pizzas are serial killers.
Oh
So
yeah,
don't do it,
yeah.
man. Yeah,
I'm mad. It'd be Jason versus Freddy up in there.
they got to they'll open up their refrigerator. There's leftover pizza with pineapple and a head in there. So don't mess with them people, man. They crazy.
James, man, to get back to what you saying about the clubs, man, I was having a conversation with somebody
Yeah.
about Bonkers Comedy Club.
Hmm.
And they were talking about their disdain for Bonkers.
Yeah.
And I had to tell them this. I said Bonkers is the reason for Orlando comedy.
It is.
I said
It is.
it is Bonkers is not what it was 10 years ago. It's not. But
Hmm.
when I
Not here.
started, not
Not
here.
here.
When
Yes.
I started comedy
Hmm.
17 years ago, there was Orlando Improv downtown, Why Not Lounge. That was it.
That was it.
When Orlando Improv closed,
Yeah.
Bonkers went crazy. We
It did.
Daytona, Your Room, Universal, Why Not Lounge, Crown Plaza,
Downtown. Yeah.
Ocala.
Ocala.
Like they were the mecca of comedy. So next thing you know, we probably had 20 comics in this city.
Hmm.
Next thing you know, we had 100 comics. Then we went
Hmm.
from Why Not, we went from Austin's Why Not Lounge, then the other bar came.
That's
Other
right.
bar then spawned off all these other open mics
That's
because
right.
they didn't like the bump list. The next thing you
Yeah.
know, we got 25 open mics. Comics are coming from all over Florida to come to Orlando because
Facts.
Bonkers has the best comedy in a small market. We're talking about a small market now. We're not talking New York, LA, Atlanta. We're talking about a city that's known for Mickey Mouse.
That's right.
So
You
for
ain't
all
lying.
you people who have a disdain for Bonkers, this scene would not be what it is.
It would not
But
be.
every headliner in this scene right now started at Bonkers Comedy Club.
Absolutely.
Every last one of them.
Absolutely.
Every last one of them, bro. So every time somebody talk about Bonkers, I be like, you missed the day where the Bonkers was the Los Angeles Lakers.
It was the bro. Prime time.
In Florida, they were the Los Angeles Lakers in Florida, and
Prime
a
time.
lot of these young comedians because they work, the burger joint. Bonkers got a burger joint. Yeah, Bonkers also had a 450 seater at Universal Studios.
Beautiful room. Absolutely.
Come on, man.
Absolutely, man. But you're right, man.
Really think
You
about. I thought about that the other day. Bonkers
is the reason.
is why Orlando is what it is with comedy. It's crazy when you really think it, and that just made me think back to your how time flies.
I remember it. Thank you for telling us
You
that,
like that
man.
full circle,
Full
Patricio?
circle, man. There you go.
Don't
Circle of
mess with
life
my
right
full
there.
circle, Patricio, with your evil powers.
That's right. Now we got
Listen, baby
about
Thanos.
I know, snapping on them. We got about 3.5 minutes. I wanted to bring up something real quick. I want to shout my wife out because she got me something really cool for my anniversary, and it's coming up on November 7th. That's our actual anniversary date. We will be together 30 years come November 7th. Not married, but together for
That's
30
crazy,
years.
bro.
It's
That
insane, man. But God
that's
bless.
dope.
I got a good woman. Thank you, man. I got a good
That's
woman.
dope, man.
So she got me tickets, and this means a lot to me. I've gotten the opportunity to see a lot of famous comedians that I appreciate, bro. And I thought the pinnacle was last year. Shout out to Michael Brodsky, man, a friend of mine who got me tickets. Just took me to go see Chris Rock. That's a bucket list thing for me,
Oh,
Yeah.
bro. He took me to see Chris Rock, and I was like, man, bro, that's one of the goats on the Mount Rushmore of comedy. But my baby got me tickets to see Dave Chappelle,
That's crazy that you never
bro.
that's
seen
insane.
Chappelle.
I've never seen him live, man. So she got
Yeah.
me tickets to
Nice.
see him, man. So I love you, baby. Thank you, Michelle, for all the love. Because I'm gonna have to get another job. But
Yeah.
thank you so
Hey,
much.
hey, find out what seats y'all
Okay,
in, and because Sean want to go too, and we'll come,
bro. I
we'll come
got
hang
you.
out with you. So
I
let us
got you,
know.
man.
Because
Bro,
because of my wife, bro, I have seen everybody:
you have,
Martin,
you have,
Chappelle,
you
Chris
have.
Rock, Kevin
Yeah,
Hart. I done seen every concert. Patty
yeah,
LaBelle, Babyface. You, dude,
yeah.
Josie. You, man,
But
stuff I would have
memories, man.
never done if
Yeah, on
I
your
was
own.
single. I would
Yeah,
have never done this. My wife would send me something like, "Hey, so and so will be in concert." I say, "So when you got a ticket? You got the tickets yet? So what's up? That's
yeah.
roll. Like I got to give my wife props, bro. Like
That's dope.
I wouldn't do none of that stuff, man.
But yeah,
So yo, you gon' Chappelle's great.
yeah. That's.
Dude,
I'm
one of my.
excited.
I'm not seen Chappelle twice.
Damn, bro.
Me and my wife seen Chappelle twice. Yeah,
That's dope. I'm gonna send you the tickets where we at, man. They got good
let me
seats
know.
right now.
Let me
Still,
know.
I'm shocked it ain't sold out, but yeah, they still got
Bro,
good seats,
yeah,
man.
yeah, I would know because the one she sent me the $65 seats and they up in the cut.
Yeah, yeah, bro. You can high five Jesus.
Yeah, they
Like
up.
they up there, bro.
Jesus up there. Jesus up there. Turn around, and say, "You gonna love this joke."
That boy good.
That boy good. Real quick, we got a little bit over a minute left. King, where you gonna be this weekend, brother?
Man, check it out. Wednesday, I will be in Groveland, Florida. Jeff Barrett's new room. I don't know if I'm the
That place.
first weekend there, but Jeff Barrett, not the one in Claremont, but he has
Okay.
a new room in Groveland. And then
Nice.
Friday, I'm doing a Don't Tell show. I don't know where it is yet because I'm not supposed to tell. So I don't even know if I'm
Nice,
gonna it
man.
or not.
Congrats.
But this will be my second time doing it. But also this Friday, Funny Fridays at the Orlando Improv. Make sure you check it out. This Friday, I think it is Marvin Esquito. It's this Friday.
Iron Man
And
Marvin.
and
Good.
last week we had 35 people, James. So right now we good. We're still averaging at 40 people. So man, it's great.
Nice, man. I'm actually going to be in Melbourne or Rockledge, I should say, at Twisted Birch. You guys can go to my Facebook and get tickets and information on that.
Who is
Please
that?
come
Why
check
does
it out.
that sound familiar?
Twisted Birch, because you think it'll probably Twisted Root.
No, I felt like did Birch. Who booked that?
Christopher Robinson or Eugene Singleton.
You gonna love it.
Yeah,
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 I did that. Yeah, yeah. I was
yeah.
like, that room sound familiar. No,
That's
it's a good room.
familiar.
It's a good
All
room.
right. So thank you guys as always. Thank you two gentlemen in here on behalf of Mr. Patricio and Ken Miller in the house. Thank y'all for listening at home. We really appreciate it. And Ken, tell these people what they need to go do.
Take your ass to bed, especially Patricio, because he ain't real.
We out.